Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ryan Date, aka Date Ryan Sama at Twitter. Maurice, if you know me. Over there is Nippon Gusama, that's Travis. Up there is Nobunagadano, that's Tommy. In the middle is Black by Nature, that's Kadeem. And over there is Ed, and Edwin, because he's Edwin. We are the Hashira Podcast, where we are coming to talk to you about all things anime and nerd, meeting as the pillars to discuss these things amongst ourselves, hoping that you would join this meeting and join the conversation. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell that you can see whenever it is that we're meeting, so that you can always be abreast of what we're talking about and join the discussion. We just want to talk one of the comments that were sent through. Just want to shout you out. This is from El Ravenous, and it just says, like Nobunaga said, as an avid manga reader and aspiring writer, I watch anime to see the storytelling and how it differs from the manga, to see how it sets the same but different tone than on the manga written itself. More often than not, anime provides a more depth look into the background of characters and their mindsets. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the comment. And it's interesting that we're talking about that, because as a group we were discussing a lot of like anime and different characters that we want to see more of and wished we could see more of, whether it be manga or the anime itself. And that's going to bring us to our first question. And so this question is, what are some anime that you feel ended too soon? That you feel, whether it was cut off because of production, whether it was actually coming to the end of it, whatever the case is, what are some anime that came to a close that you feel that it should have more, that you wanted to see more of?
There was this one anime that I started recently that I didn't even realize it's like 5 years old now, but it's called Gangsta, and it kind of sucked because I read online after I finished, because I binge watched the whole season in one day. I just laid in bed and just watched the whole season, and so I saw online that it was like a promotional for the manga, so I don't think it was like a real full, they didn't mean it to be like a full anime, but like when you watch it, one of the characters, he's like really strong or whatever, he's beating everybody up, but then at the end, towards the end, you realize that he's not even like the strongest, and then they just like cut it. One of the guys, you think something happened to him. Yeah, you think something like, whoa, shit, what's gonna happen next?
They were all ranked on what letters, right?
Yeah.
And he was like a B rank.
Yes,
or something like that.
He does something to get himself. He does something to get himself to A0, which is the highest in A, and then they tell you that he's not even really that good. It's only because he's doing what he's doing.
Bruh.
And then there's other ones that are like, Yo, and one of the characters that was S rank was so OD, man.
And so, like, and you're like kind of left.
The girl you're talking about?
Yeah, the girl, the redhead girl.
Wow. So and it just kind of leaves you there. Wow. So for this anime specifically, the manga's still going on, but there's no more anime.
I don't know if the manga's still going. I read the manga like
but there
years
was,
ago.
Okay.
Probably
so
about 7,
but there's more manga than the anime.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and it kind of sucked because I was like, oh, this is really good. And then I noticed, I'm like, wait a minute. This says 12 episodes, and there's no way they're going to wrap up this whole new storyline that they just opened up in 2 episodes. Because if they do, it's either going to be the greatest 2 episodes ever made or the worst 2 episodes
exactly. It's going to be missing a bunch of stuff. There's going to be a lot of Swiss cheese, like my man Wolverine says in NBC3, right? So it's going to be pretty bad.
Swiss cheese.
Fair enough. Anyone else got one?
Yeah, so Monster. I mean, not Monster. What am I talking about?
Gangster.
That happens so often when an anime or a production, whatever, doesn't get enough funding for the animation. It happens way too often. I've come across 3 already, which I would just, I'm forced to read the manga. And there's nothing wrong with reading manga, but it's just like, I enjoy the animation, and I think my first one I would say, for sure, is Air Gear. I love that anime. I would have loved to see them talk about, because something else happens in development, and I think Tommy knows that. Spoiler alert. We learned something new. We learned something new pertaining to these characters that we just thought they were regular humans, and they're not. There's more to it. There's like aliens involved and stuff like that. So it would have been great for them to bring that into animation. I guess maybe not enough people liked it, but I enjoyed the. It just reminded me of Jet Set Radio, Jet Grind Radio for a Dreamcast.
Amazing game.
Amazing.
It's amazing game. And honestly, just like the game, the music for the anime was really good. And,
sure.
Yeah.
The opening theme was really good. In the episodes, it was really good.
All right, I'm not gonna start a tangent, but we can all agree that anime with good opening themes make us all happy. All right.
Yeah.
just want to throw that out there, and we can keep going. I just wanted to say that. Go ahead, Travis. My bad.
No, that's pretty. I mean, I could say the other two, and I won't go off. I'll just say them. Hajime no Ippo. That was a great anime. It's still going now. It's a boxing anime. And had Tenjo Tenge.
Tenjo Tenge. Whoa.
That didn't last much longer after the anime, though.
Right? They could have finished that.
Yeah, I see. They could have animated it.
No, that's very true.
Okay. Tenjo Tenge. I haven't heard that one. Wow, man. Whoa.
Wait, so you said the Hajime one, the animes? You confused me a little bit. The manga's still going, but not the.
You're right. The anime.
Yeah, the manga's still going on.
Oh, okay.
That made it up to.
Oh, okay. Because you said something about still going. I'm like, wait.
Yeah. That made it to 75 episodes.
Okay.
And I think it had a movie. And then
Tenjo Dempsey Roll, bro. Dempsey.
Yeah, man. And Tenjo Tenge made it. What was it? 12 episodes? 25?
It was short. It wasn't long.
It was short.
I forgot the amount. I forgot the actual number, but I know it was shorter.
It's probably that classic 26, whatever they used to do.
Word 26 was the sweet spot. If you 12 episodes one season, 26 for two, and it was just that's where they used to end, right? As a matter of fact, go ahead, Kenny, go ahead.
Well, I'm not gonna say this anime because I feel like Tommy's gonna say it, and he knows a lot more about this anime than I do. But I'm gonna say it's the anime Blue Exorcist.
Okay. The son of Satan.
Yeah, and like it ended because like
that's what I'm saying.
You know,
yeah.
but his brother like was powerless out of the two. The younger brother had the Satan powers. Then at the end, I guess when they fought I forgot who they fought. Basically, it was a near-death experience that he was about to have. He was about to die in that battle.
I think he was fighting one of his demon brothers.
Right. He also tapped into Satan power. So now both of the brothers had the powers.
Demon
so
brothers.
Now, and I think that's like how it ended. Like you don't know, what else happened. Now I don't know like how far along it is in the manga or if the manga's finished. I didn't really
But I remember. I think
it's the real. So I guess I'll look into it. But that's one anime. Another one is The Gray Man.
Yeah. We needed that. We needed that to finish. Sure. Yeah, man. We are all in agreement with you here.
Oh boy. Yeah, that. I'm sorry. it needs to. Because me, I feel like whatchamacallit, Cross is not dead. I don't know why. If he is, like, it's one of those moments where you're like, nah, he's not dead yet. I don't care what you say. He may have died in the ending, but I feel like he's gonna pull something out. His the rabbit
they
hole.
remade or they came back out with the anime a couple years ago,
and they were missing stuff. Right?
They showed. I'm sorry.
They were missing episode, right?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
but they showed where Alan supposedly killed Cross. They never actually show it for what it is. But
not Alan the 14th. Nah, I read it. I read it to the end. Yeah, I read it to the end. But even the manga, like they stopped, producing the manga as well.
Yeah, the manga is just super slow now.
Look at Travis.
Yeah, they stopped producing the manga as well. And it's like the part where they stopped that, bro. It's like it got real. It's a cliffhanger. They left you to die. But like, it was really good. I'm kind of disappointed that it stopped. And one more.
Wait, bro!
Hey! List of anime.
No. Let's. You don't be hogging all the list. Tommy, say your choices. He said two. He said two, and you said two.
Nah, go ahead. Come on, just name your last.
No, I'm not gonna name it. Go ahead, Tom.
Come on,
all right.
Share the love. We could come back to you.
For starters, I was just gonna say I'm happy we cannot name Baki anymore and Bleach.
Because they're coming back. Yes.
But
Bleach is coming back, y'all. It's coming back.
I briefly
I thought everybody hated
want to say
after a certain point.
There's
did.
still some fights I would love to see. Kenpachi versus the other Kenpachi or former Kenpachi, who was the captain.
Word.
Was it Unohana? Anyways, an anime that ended too soon. The manga's done. If you guys saw Gantz.
Gantz.
Gantz?
I've heard
like
of Gantz. I've never watched
Gantz.
it. I've never watched it, but I've heard about it.
This guy Dean is crazy.
Oh man. I wish they would have ended that all the way to the end with the anime. The manga's over. It's a sci-fi like Alien.
Yes.
And I kind of stay away from that genre, but this is just like it's so damn good.
It was good.
I mean, if you guys haven't seen, you should definitely look at it. It's great. But, my main one. Say what?
I never checked the manga out. I just watched the anime.
Oh, it's over. The story is like completed.
Okay.
So,
But you feel like it should have had more.
Yes, of course. It's needed, man. To the point. I mean, you probably haven't seen it, Maurice. But
I haven't.
There's so much more action that could have that can be shown, and there's way more because they progressed more. They gained more abilities and stuff like that. They never got to show that in the anime. So that sucks.
Yeah, that sounds like it sucks.
Yeah.
For the anime, but they couldn't,
But the number one, I would say, for me, is still going to be Hunter. They need to continue that anime.
We all saw this coming, guys. We
all
all saw this coming.
I need that to continue too.
Right after where the anime concluded, Hisoka and Chrollo fight. Like,
What?
You need to see it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yup.
Yeah, they
And that fight is
go
beast.
at it, and
Wait, no.
Hisoka dies.
Hey.
I'm done.
Hey, bro.
Why can't they just put on like a 12-episode season? Like, they make it seem like it's impossible for them to just do that. Can they not just do 12 episodes?
Is he having like health issues? Is that why he's hiatus?
That's been the thing for the longest time,
but
right?
he's
His
been-
health.
I think it's
I
health.
read it.
What does that have to do with
It
that?
is.
With the anime?
He said he was having back problems.
I read that an
So-
episode tape costs at least $100,000 per episode.
Oh, I
Whoa.
seen that. Something like that.
Like,
Yeah.
something like that. It's up there.
Ooh.
The number's high.
Oh man. Seriously, that's crazy.
Tom, I thought you was gonna say Hakusho.
Nah, Hakusho's
Nah,
done, man. It can stay where it's at.
It can stay where it's at.
It's
But
done.
you don't think that they could have, made more episodes?
No, of
Like
course
how
they
it
could have
ended.
because there's
Yeah,
more manga that
yes,
came
they
out.
could have.
Mhm.
Because the
And
content.
I think that the last tournament was way too rushed, where they could have actually,
Yeah, finished
I
it properly.
guess, decided to. Yeah, exactly.
Didn't they not even show
Just
the,
like
the last
he loses
fight?
the fight, he kisses
No,
Keiko,
that's-
it's over.
I feel like they needed to have, if we're going to talk about Hakusho, go into depth about him and his father.
There you go, the beast.
That would have been very, I think that would have made a lot of it come full circle. I didn't like, what was it, the ending, the last part, you just see him on the beach with the long hair, and we're supposed to accept that.
Right.
I just thought that
I'm saying he came back to
Stop
the human world.
complaining about that anime. Stop it.
Really? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. Yu Hakusho is amazing. I think that I would have enjoyed
you.
to see more episodes animated. So I guess Kadeem, you're right. I guess we could say Hakusho. I just wanted to see like the last parts because there are some parts that were animated in the manga afterwards that I think were just good for character development and closing with our characters. Like I enjoyed Makoro having a birthday and it was never celebrated for her properly. So Hiei goes and finds the person
Hiei, the
that
man.
mistreated her when she was younger and sold her off and beat her as a slave. And he goes, finds him, and kills him and makes him a house plant for Makoro for her birthday. And I thought that was very sweet. And that's something I would have loved to see in animation, just to like see the rest of it play out. Like it was very nice because Makoro and Hiei end up together. So it's just like it was cool to see that that dynamic when I read it in the manga, and I was like, I would have loved to see that, and the rest of like Kurama's story, like there's the animated. Those things would have been really cool, and I think I'd have loved to see that animated. It would have gave us a little bit more closure to the cast, because like you guys said, it did end, and we saw Yusuke's end, but we were so close to the rest of the characters that I wanted to see their closing parts too, and that's why they gave us those manga episodes. But I would have loved to have seen them animated, because I think Makoro laying in the bed would have been fun.
The 2 shorts that came out, I think that was last year.
I did not yet.
For
only
the,
because
for the anniversary.
Oh yeah.
I heard about them. I didn't see them. No, I didn't see them. Only because
yeah.
I couldn't. I'm dumb and I couldn't find them. But yeah, I know that. I heard about them.
2 OVAs.
Did you see them, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I did see them.
All right, so then that's something I'm going to do immediately after this. Date Ryan Sama is going to find these episodes of Yu Yu, in which I need to see. But I definitely would do that. I think it's my turn. It is. So the anime that I get to pick is a weird one, and I am very happy to pick it. I'm so excited about it. I love this anime so much. It means so much to me, and I don't know why. She is currently one of my favorite characters of all time. And once I saw this anime the first time, I must have watched it 7 more times afterwards. Her name is Satsuki Kiryuin, and she is from Kill la Kill. I love Kill la Kill. I absolutely love it, and I really wish that at the end of it, I got to see more of the relationship between Satsuki and Ryuko after they found out that they are actually saying that is super spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it, because that's a big part of it. So I won't say that, but yeah. So for me, just being able to watch these 2 characters throughout the show and the groups that they come from, because Kill la Kill is one of those anime where it's super weird, right? There are definitely a lot of weird moments in this anime. I'm not gonna act like there aren't. There's a ton of them, right? But the message is good. And I enjoyed the message, and you see it come to fruition in both sides, in the way that they tell the story, because they tell the story in 2 sides, and you kind of see it, and you see the message, and the message is always about, it's not about what people see on you and how they see you that makes you great, but it is of the people that you keep around you and how you affect them that make you and them better. And it's a good message, and they explain it in such a way. It's a funny way, like with the clothes and everything and the life fibers, but it's a real message, and I enjoy it. And I really wanted to see how, after they both learned the lesson that we would watch them trying to understand the entire time, to see how they now react with each other. And I would have done for 5 more episodes. I know there was like another like movie-ish situation, like I think like a longer episode, 2 more episodes that came out to deal with the remaining like enemy that never got like finished. But I would have loved to see more of them just being able to be them with the people they were in their groups, and seeing how they interact and react with them. I really would have loved that. I love Kill la Kill. I love Satsuki. Satsuki is amazing. Her music is amazing. The music in that goddamn show is freaking great.
Mako is the best character.
Mako.
He's too cool, man.
You gotta put the hands up. Hallelujah.
It gave me Furikuri vibes. Did it give you that vibe?
It didn't. It could have gave me Furikuri vibes, man. But it was just a bit more fleshed out. Furikuri was a bit more left. It leaves you hanging in a lot more places for you to fill in the gaps, because they want you to figure out in these short amount of episodes they give you, and so therefore it's there's a lot less that's given to you with Furikuri, and that's why I think Kill la Kill was. But obviously it has more episodes on purpose, and therefore I feel like it was better because of that. But the vibes themselves, I think there was more in Kill la Kill, so I can't say they're the same. But I do think in the weirdness and like the sort of message of like what's on the inside of you that people don't see sort of situation was obvious with Taku and the guitar situation. So yeah.
But you get that with Furikuri. That's what I'm saying. The premise of what you stated. Exactly. When I say vibes, that's what I meant.
No, I figured that's the case.
M vibes.
Yep.
Late. I said
I have one more.
One more.
You can't say 3, bro.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh. Dead Man Wonderland.
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Yo. I haven't heard that one in a while either. Whoa.
It was okay, man.
Yeah, it was alright.
Oh. Dead Man Wonderland. Okay.
What was up with the girl, man?
See, that's why I should have more episodes right there. What was up with you? Start asking questions like, I need answers.
Don't say that.
I have questions and they need answers.
Don't say
the concept. The concept was kind of cool. Everybody had some different type of blood ability. But I don't know. It just
how they got there. How they got there? They were put in this freaking dome, basically. Like, an all against all. Everybody has to fight against each other, and
and if you lost the fight, you lost like a body part or some shit like that.
oh,
Damn.
it
Yeah,
gave
word.
me,
And if they like pulled the one girl's
Yeah,
eye out,
word.
'cause
Yeah,
she
no, it
lost
was
that
wild.
fight.
Yeah.
But
Straight up took a shot and gun. It's crazy.
it
what's
was
the name
like a
It
it was a
gave me
game
Mad
for other
Max
people to
vibes.
watch, and they were betting.
It gave me Mad Max vibes. That's what vibe. I enjoyed
I don't know. The more I talk about it, the trashier it becomes. So it's gonna stop.
Kadeem,
Damn.
you had one more, Kadeem. You had one more, Kadeem. What's your last one, Kadeem?
Yeah.
You said you had one more.
Last one.
None.
It was soccer show.
Oh yeah, bro. He slipped it in. That's why I was like, oh
I have
shit.
one real quick, last one. Berserk.
I
That's
saw you, Goose.
Shut up, Travis. Berserk. Okay.
Yeah.
Berserk gets a lot of mixed reception from the
Are they
viewers.
taking off the CGI as well? They're not bringing that back? Even the one that the CGI that they brought
Oh,
back?
the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it hasn't been back since what, 3-4 years? It's been that
But
long.
why does the CGI mess it up? I hear nothing but bad things about the CGI.
I don't think
version of the
so.
anime.
I don't think it does. I don't think
Yo, Tom,
was
the anime,
different
The
than-
anime that you put me on, Kage Ashura, does that the anime finishes?
Oh,
as well,
Kengan
or does it
Ashura?
flow into the? Yeah, does it?
Kengan
Does that?
Ashura.
Does that finish? Okay.
They did terribly with the animation as well.
Oh, boy.
Wasn't that on Netflix though?
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. It's on Netflix. Yeah.
But it
So
is a
niggas
story
like they
done.
did terrible with that.
You said he's done? No, I think they have
You're
another season.
asked? Oh,
Yeah,
but the
no,
story is
yeah.
completed though. Is that if that's what you're
okay.
asking?
Yeah, I'm asking like, does it finish in the anime or does it, stop at a certain season and then finishes in the manga?
The story right there, it ends actually at the end of that tournament, but then there's like a big time skip where they continue the manga, and I mean
This
I kind
time
of fell
skip
off
thing.
from there because I can't spoil it by telling you why I fell off. So, if I tell you why I
It's
fell
gonna
off
give
from
away. Yeah,
reading
it's
it,
gonna-
it's
it's
gonna
gonna give
spoil
you
something
more.
huge.
So you don't
Yeah.
want to. Yeah.
Okay,
I hear you.
Okay. All right, boss.
Are you guys happy with the way, like, are we going to be happy in the foreseeable future? And I'm asking you guys who have read it. Are we going to be happy with the way Demon Slayer ends?
Without giving it away, please.
Not giving it away.
Because I
Are we
will
gonna be
leave the podcast right now. I don't
Yeah,
care.
well,
Please
I'm
don't.
not- I'm not
Please.
saying anything.
Please.
I'm not gonna say anything. Wait till
Just
it
say
ends.
yes. Just say
Travis,
no.
you
No,
read it, Travis?
Wait.
I don't read. I just knew. I knew.
Okay, so
it,
wait till it
I
ends.
knew it was coming to an end.
So-
I knew it already. I just knew because I read about
Kadeem
it.
and I are the only ones that have read it, just about. So.
Okay.
I
All right.
mean,
Well,
it's just a yes
for
or no
the
question, though, right?
Yes or no question. Yes or no question.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
guys are you guys satisfied with
Is
it?
the ending disappointing?
Are you
I don't-
exactly? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know because I may say yes, and then when it ends, you're gonna probably say no. So
Yeah. There's a lot of mixed
yeah, but
opinions.
That's fine. It's just
There's a lot of mixed
Yeah,
opinions.
it's whatever.
But if what you say is why we're asking you. You are a
Okay.
pillar here. Talk to us.
Yeah, whatever.
True.
Damn, he's on
Who's
the
your
fence.
favorite pillar, by the way,
I'm-
Travis?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Who's your favorite pillar? I know mine. Everyone knows mine.
Yeah, y'all should know mine. Y'all know the type of person I am.
Oh,
I actually
you
have
like the
the
wind guy,
show
right?
too
The wind
in
dude?
action.
Yes, sir.
Ugh.
Yes, sir.
I want to kick him in the face.
Look at me.
I'm gonna kick him in the face after what he did to Nesco. He deserved a good kick.
Ah,
The Bakugo of the pillars?
The Bakugo of the pillars. Bakugo in ancient Japan.
Right.
Obviously mine is Giyu Tomioka. I have very good reasoning for why I have picked Giyu Tomioka, and I respect
he's
him.
a very cool sword.
He is the water Hashira, and he is absolutely amazing because we get to see, and I feel like it's not fair because we see a lot more of him than the rest of them, and so it's not fair. But if you read the
yeah,
manga,
that's all.
if you are reading the manga and you know about the other pillars, the reason why Giyu is my favorite, and I believe he is the best, is because what he stands for. Giyu, based off of Shinobu, people don't like Giyu because he seems to always stand for what he believes in, no matter what people think about him. And I think that that is an amazing characteristic that is necessary. He decides and makes a decision in the beginning not to kill a demon, and then has to deal with it when Shinobu decides that she's going to kill said demon, and he stands in front of her and blocks and deflects the attack. Not only that, there is a picture, and I'm gonna post this goddamn picture in this podcast when I'm editing it, because there's a picture in the anime in which they show him standing on one side and they show all the pillars on the other side, with Tanjiro also on the same side as him, to represent exactly what it means to stand up for what you believe in when everyone else is standing up for what they believe is right, and you are willing to put your life on the line. Him and the teacher both wrote the letter and said that they will both commit seppuku if Nezuko messes up. They were willing to put everything on the line for what they believe in, no matter what the system says, no matter what the system dictates, no matter what people think in the world. It didn't matter. They saw something and they were willing to do something about it, and to me that makes Giyu absolutely amazing. And I really, really, really like him. Really like him.
Although that was the thing that happened about, signing that, each pillar, you haven't seen past the anime, but they all have very strong sense of conviction.
Oh no, I bet they have to in order to be the pillars, but it's Giyu's sense.
But that's a quality that they all have. And you'll see that.
Okay.
I guess at some point in time.
Well, isn't your favorite captain? No, I'm talking about Bleach.
You know who
Toshio?
that is. No, hell
No.
no.
That's
Byakuya, right?
Byakuya,
Byakuya,
Kuchiki Byakuya. The god. The freaking
Then
god. He's a freaking. Don't get me started on that guy. Don't do it. Don't do
chill.
it. Don't do it. You know what? Screw it. We done did it. We did it. I said my favorite Hashira. Y'all say y'all favorite Hashiras, and then we gonna talk about our favorite captains. Since we done did it. Since we brought it up. So who's your favorite Hashira? Go ahead, y'all.
I'll go. I'm kind of stuck between the snake and the mist.
Mendokusei.
The snake is actually really funny because he has like this obsession with the love.
Oh, really? Interesting.
The love pillar.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he's all serious and acts like a hard ass, but when it comes to her, like he just kind of just melts for her. It's pretty funny. He loses his composure. He doesn't keep his same character.
Vegeta?
I've honestly saw like a thumbnail of this already, so I spoiled that for myself. So I kind of knew that one. So I'm over here like I would be struggling, but I saw it already. So I'm like, all right. But dang. All right. So snake or mist? Kadeem?
Pretty much.
Wind. Yeah. Trav?
Mist.
We got two mists on here.
Come on, who's the missed one?
The young kid who's always like
The really young
I was
kid.
gonna
Aloof.
pick him
He just
because he's
seems
mad
like
young.
he's
I felt like since he was
spaced
so
out.
young, he's probably mad beast.
He's like 12.
So we got three mist.
he's
We got
mad
three mist
little.
people over here. Three mist Hashira.
He's not they're not the strongest.
One wind Hashira, and one water. Okay. Fair enough.
I picked the guy that's crying all the time, praying.
Oh, the Earth
Yo,
dude.
he's the strongest pillar.
Of course he is. The Earth.
Yeah.
OD.
Yeah, he seems mad wild.
He's hilarious. He
He's
always
blind.
be crying. Was actually so funny. But all right.
I'm blind too, so I'm definitely picking him.
No.
All right. So, favorite captains in Bleach.
Oh man.
Hachi, man.
Kenpachi. Look at that. He said it quick.
Kenpachi.
Look at that. He said it
So
quick.
beast.
Said it quick.
And Hachi, bro.
Toshiro.
We got two
It's
Toshiro.
God.
Two Toshiro.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
screw Toshiro, man. Oh man.
Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth. Don't you dare. Download the Bleach video game right now and fight me.
Wow.
The only thing- Here's my thing against Toshido. He's still just a prodigy as a captain. I'm sorry. I don't.
That means he's
Go.
beast.
No, he's
Travis.
just potential.
Travis.
He's just potential as a captain.
Nah, that means he's a beast.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna stop you there. Finish the manga. No, or watch the anime when it comes out, because when you see why he's a prodigy, then you go understand. You gonna take back your words.
Okay.
Man.
Listen, I don't even think it. I mean, I haven't seen it. I think that
Maurice,
Toshido,
did you finish the manga?
I stopped after a certain part, and I bet you know exactly what part it was.
Somebody died.
No, so you guys know exactly what part it was. I bet you do. But I will say this. I think Toshido, as a captain, I've always liked the fact that not only was he a prodigy, but he also is able to think at a level that most of the other captains do, and they are far older than him. I do think that
isn't that what makes him the prodigy?
No, it was just
I mean,
it was
aside from the fact that he got his Bankai really.
Exactly. The fact that the reason that he was considered a prodigy was how fast he got his Bankai and how easy he can manipulate his spiritual energy and so forth, so on.
Well, the thing is, in order to become a captain in the first place, you either have to kill one or the rest of them have to vote you in.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
no, this is definitely true. But of course, even with them voting him in, and if they vote him in based off his mind and stuff like that, but like the reason he was considered a prodigy without being a captain at all, he was a prodigy because his Bankai. He got his Bankai early and was able to formulate and manipulate that at an earlier set in his lifespan. That's why he's a prodigy.
True.
The other things that come with him make him a good captain, right? The fact that he thinks very well on his feet. He's normally, as a matter of fact, through most of the arcs, whenever they're dealing with things where they have to find out, he's the one that they are following around as he's figuring out the clues. You know what I'm saying? He's normally the one. Even though he kind of makes some missteps along the way, right? We saw the Aizen misstep he made during the first, somebody help me, Soul Society arc. So we know that was a problem, but I feel like he does a lot, and he is very
relies
strong.
so much on his vice captain, man.
He's strong, man. He's a wild boy. I see Travis making faces. Oh, Travis is making faces. What happened, Travis?
That much.
I feel like it just. I mean, I just can't fall in love with. You know, I can fall in love with Prodigy and potential. I just him being a captain.
Travis is talking about this is a relationship. I see the potential, but it's not. It doesn't mean it was gonna work.
I think I would enjoy the character more if he was Buck's captain. I think I would enjoy the character.
Okay.
So, I really enjoy Bushido.
Is there any other captain that Toshido can do?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
from the anime.
From the anime only.
No. Come on, Kadeem. No. Who?
Wait, you got me thinking now. Hold on.
No. You said from the so we're not talking about manga, it's just the anime, right?
Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just well, nah, he's black. Nah, never mind. He's number one. Never mind.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't even think he could beat Gin. I don't think he could beat Gin.
Gin beast, bro. Gin's a beast, bro.
Gin's OD.
Gin's
Yeah,
OD.
about to say you wildin'. You said it like Gin is weak.
Gin's a beast.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, Gin is a beast.
So Gin
Gin is a
beat all the captains? Is that what we're saying right now?
We didn't say it could be all the captains, but Gin is a beast.
He's not
What
being my
captain?
favorite captain. That's
You
all
said
I
you
know.
said you said he can't even beat him as to bring down how strong Gin is. Gin is strong.
No, that wasn't me to bring down how strong Gin is. That's me bringing down Toshido should not be a captain.
Damn. That's crazy.
This dude's a hater, man.
Dang.
If you
Man, I
can't
can't.
beat any of the captains, let's talk about people who we can beat. Let's talk about that. It's not Gin. So who can he beat?
All right, wait. Hey.
I have no answer.
Ichigo?
Damn, yo, tell me has no answer. I don't have an answer either.
I have an answer. I have an anscer, but I can't name him because he's black. And his hair's long.
You talking about Tosin?
Tosin?
Tosin? Tosin's a beast.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
No. Because Tosin's ability is crazy. He
Yeah.
kills all your senses, and you have to fight him like that. The only person that really beat him was Kenpachi because this nigga is next level.
Because he's next level.
Who is Toshiro?
Because he's
Nah,
next
Kenpachi's
level.
so OD. Kenpachi's he's so beast.
He's
I brought
broken.
it
He's
forward
broken.
to the committee.
Kenpachi's broken. You can't break him up.
I brought it to the committee.
Yeah.
Toshido is just there right now, anime-wise, as captain, just to be there.
I mean, guys, in the
Yeah,
comments, tell us, do you think that Toshido, the captain of the 10th squad, can defeat any other captain in the Serite? Let us know in the comments below. Nippon Gusama has staked his claim. He has thrown the gauntlet. You tell us what you think.
Like I said, he said anime only, but like if he would have said manga, then
Let's say manga now, real quick.
No, for the sake of it, say manga, because even though I didn't read that far, I would still like to know why that changes things.
Because
Who you think is
when Toshiro, Tom, you know when he releases that limit removal, he's an adult, and his pressure damn near triples.
So he's gone.
He goes like into the future. He's like future gone.
He's gone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just not as cool. But come on, man.
But wait, that's not the point. But wait, Kadeem,
you wears booty shorts, man.
You told us that he gets older and he gets stronger. But who can he beat? The question still stands. Give us a captain that you feel he can beat.
He's me personally. The only captain beating Kenpachi, the guy with the two swords.
Which one?
The straw hat.
Okay, yeah.
Him.
He's wild. By the way.
Of course, Kuchiki.
Kuchiki's an animal, son. Oh,
those are the three off the top of my head that he's not beating.
Yo,
he's not beating Mayuri ever.
Oh, that's the scientist dude, right?
Wait.
That's the scientist dude, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, hell no, he's killing him.
This man is unbeatable, bro.
Are you telling me this? Are you telling me the manga ends with Toshiro just being a prodigy at the end? That's what it sounds like.
Ghost is a killer.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Travis, who's your favorite captain?
He just said Kenpachi.
Nah, you can't pick. That's like picking Lubu in
Dynasty Warriors.
Lubu, nah, relax, man.
He said Lubu in Dynasty Warriors.
That's like picking Lubu. No,
that's crazy.
You can't do that.
Nah, he's a captain. It is a valid choice. Kenpachi is a captain. And I feel like that's
okay.
fine.
Okay, Lubu's a character. So what?
I mean,
you can't do that.
You
can't do that.
Oh man.
It's like Lubu, man. Destroy everything that in this path.
That's crazy.
Not beating that golden baby.
The golden baby.
The golden baby is too cool. Look how he toyed with the look how he toyed with that last guy.
Yo, didn't he create his vice captain?
What?
Didn't he create his vice captain?
Yeah.
I don't think he created her, but he has like his poisons in her, and he treats her like shit. and other things. And he's done some other
crazy character, dude.
Inappropriate things to her.
Yes, other things, other questionable things that this
But
he has
speaking
done.
of that moment, when he faced that guy, look at all the shit that he did to that guy. That's an insane way to die.
And he was just playing with him too.
Yeah.
He said like millions of years were passing by. He was just waiting to die. Like he was praying for death at that point because he's just so much time has gone by in his mind. But in real actual time, it was just seconds.
You mean he'd be cutting for the next 72 hours?
I'm out.
Tsukuyomi,
Poor Kakashi didn't deserve it.
Nah, Lex about to get hyped too. That's my.
Oh man. All right. I mean, okay. So, as Toshiro, Kenpachi, I obviously, as everyone has said, I am a fan of Kuchiki Byakuya. I feel like he is an absolute animal. And he is one of those cool characters who do cool things and is super cool. He has multiple Bankai, and he is the only captain in which Kenpachi looked him in the face and said, "I want to fight you, because I know you strong, and I've been wanting to fight you forever." As a matter of fact, Kenpachi wanted to fight. They were in the middle of the situation with the Arankar, and they finally finished that situation.
Yep.
They were stuck in there, and Kenpachi turns to him and says, "So, can we finally figure out which one of us is better?" like that's when you know that you're on the level. When Kenpachi looks at you and says, "I want to know if I can beat you. I'm not sure. I want to know if I can do this." That was one of those moments I was just like, yes, he is obviously an animal. There are a lot of questionable things that happen in the manga further on that I have read regarding him. But I do still believe that Kuchiki is an animal. His Bankai ability is absolutely stupid, and they always kind of take away from it and power scale from it after explaining what it does, because they know if it ever did what it's supposed to do, there will be no one that could probably beat him 1D. Every sword that he materializes, when it touches you, that part of your body gets so overwhelmingly dense that you cannot move at the same speed you normally do just by getting touched by one of the blades or the little petals that come when he forms his Bankai. That is absolutely stupid. That's just one form of the Bankai, because it's the part that's supposed to kill you. And if you get past that one, he then takes all of the blades and forms this kind of like white wing situation and has a power that goes so high that is absolutely ridiculously destructive, and he doesn't even like to do it because it's too powerful, and he thinks it takes away from his style because it's too strong. Like he's a wild boy. Like he's just and he knows all of the arts and can use them at will. He is one of the fastest characters in the show without a shot of a doubt. He just does way too many cool things, and he's mad smart. Like he checks all the goddamn boxes. Kuchiki is wild. Like the nigga checks the boxes.
Isn't it one other person that's faster than him? The assassin chick.
Yoroichi. She's an anime, but she's the one that taught him the step.
No, he's talking about Soifon, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, I said Yoroichi. Sorry, Soifon. Yes, my bad. Character mix up. Yeah, but Soifon's the one that taught him the step. She the one that taught him. He's that fast because she taught him. Like, and remember she like when he flashed up, she like was already gone and looked back and was like, oh, you still got a lot to learn. And I'm like, damn, like, that was mad funny. So, but yeah, Kuchiki, he checks all the boxes.
He's actually very well rounded. He's not the best at performing the arts, but he's up there.
No, he's not the best. I just said, but he can perform all of them at will. Like he knows them. Like he checks all the boxes. Like he just his Bankai is freaking stupid. His ability is really stupid. He's super fast, and not to mention he's super fast, and his weapon is super fast. Like the actual cherry blossoms are mad fast. They're not slow, and it's like. He just checks the boxes. All the boxes are checked, man. That is my favorite captain by far. The only reason I even kept watching it is because my friend brought a manga to high school and he was on the cover. And I saw him before I even read anything about him. I was just like, this guy here is so cool looking, right, Travis? That's how we pick characters. That he's gonna be my favorite character, and I stuck with it, and I was glad about it. You know when you pick a character as your favorite and they just fail you later on? Kuchiki did not do that to me. He did not disappoint.
Murdered.
So, but yeah.
You know,
Golden Baby.
Crazy. We're talking about anime.
Golden Baby, Senbon Zaku, Kage.
We're talking about animes that we wish would have kept on going. There's animes that I feel like they could have stopped. And,
Uh-oh.
I love Naruto.
Uh-oh.
Boruto. If it was done right, if it's being done right, yes.
Boruto is a mixed bag.
It's just
That's a fact.
Of garbage.
Honestly,
Instead of garbage, oh no!
I think they dropped the ball. Naruto was so good compared to that. It's just it had something to compare itself to, which was terrible. They didn't keep that train like going, man. That Naruto Shippuden, the original Naruto was great, and then they came out with that. Like, man, what the hell? It's trash.
Yeah, Naruto is a very hard standard to hold yourself to. Very hard standard to hold yourself to. And because it's the next generation.
Boruto anime and manga is going in two different directions.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Boruto manga is actually not that.
Oh,
it's not
no.
that.
It's not.
It's doing the Tokyo Ghoul?
Oh, let's talk about Ooh, that's another one where like
you better watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth talking about Tokyo Ghoul, man. I don't care about no anime manga comparison. You don't so bad about the anime.
No, there's a lot of questions that they kind of don't really explain in Tokyo Ghoul, the anime.
I don't care about what happened in the manga.
No, even with manga withstanding, in the anime itself, there's a lot of things that are kind of weird that pop up in Tokyo Ghoul.
Hold on, Dante. Hold on. Hey, you're okay with what happened with the first part and the second? With us not getting anything, the transition was horrible.
Yeah, it was rough.
From the first two seasons to the random kid.
It's just like
whatever his name was.
We're just supposed to accept that this is are we supposed to accept what it's the same name but it's a different anime? Like, Like, I didn't understand. What happened?
We're talking about A.
I'm talking about
Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Talking about the main character.
Yeah, talking about main character.
Oh,
Kaneki?
when season 3, when
Right.
he's that like that, it's him, but he's like another person.
Yes, yes.
That's when he has the white hair.
Yeah, that was.
He's-
Yeah, it's like white and
You
black
didn't,
hair.
didn't bother you?
Yeah, it was that was weird, but I'm
It
not
was
gonna
definitely-
kill
he
the whole
was
show
playing for the other
that.
side.
Definitely weird.
I mean, yeah, because like I don't remember if they like explained into detail what happened, but they kind of like try to like brainwash and create like another person or something like that, and then like Kaneki's subconscious was like still there, and then it like takes back over, and that's when he becomes himself again. I think that's what happened. But I mean, other than that,
But see, the fact that you said you think that's what happened means that they left it without
no,
explaining.
I
it.
said that I think that's what happened because
Yeah.
I finished it like a couple years ago, and when it ended is when it ended, and I never watched it again. I want to
Okay,
rewatch
so
it again.
you're saying that
I
you don't
just
know
don't
just
remember.
because you don't remember.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't remember full detail, but they do because there's a time when they see that he's starting to remember things from like when he was his old self when he was Kaneki Ken,
Okay.
and they don't like want that to happen.
I would have
Okay.
been okay if they left those 2 seasons. I mean, I don't like the way that that's like I want to see more from that second season, but I would
I
have
mean,
been okay.
when he becomes himself again, and they just start having all those random wild fights, like I still enjoyed it, I still liked it, but the first 2 seasons to me were really good,
Oh, they're amazing.
and
It was
and
amazing.
it ended. I feel like the ending was how it should have ended.
Got you. So
So
Travis
I
is
wasn't
saying
upset.
Travis saying
I
it
didn't-
should have ended at those 2 because they were great, and the next ones were kind of weird. That's what you're saying, Trav, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but after those 2, they leave you where Kaneki brings his friend Hide, I think is what his name is. He brings them to like the police, and he like I'm a ghoul, and I'm not here to fight y'all. And then that's when they do their whole little experiment. I mean, but the last season is just so nuts when like they explain what's really going on with everything.
Did we just do it at the same time, Travis? God damn it.
Yeah, because you find out that there's so many people that are actually like ghouls, like people in the CCG that are fighting against the ghouls. They're like, wait, this is all ran by ghouls. Like that was crazy when what's his name? His name is not Akira. What's his name, Tom? The Beast Ass CCG guy with the
Harima?
glasses. Arima,
Arima?
yeah. Arima, whatever you want to say. Yeah, him. Like
That's to do with the black
him-
blade.
What? Oh, shit, I'm drawing a blank.
Didn't he have a black? That's when he fought Kaneki after the owl incident, the original owl, the
Mhm.
old man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Wow,
Right.
I drew a blank too until
Yeah,
you
but
just
like
said it.
they,
I'm like, oh, wow.
they explain that like he has like some type of ghoul in him or something like that, and that's why he's able to fight them so easily and kill them because he can like read their movements or something like that.
Mhm.
He has like some type of like insight on what they're gonna do because he has like some relations to ghouls, and it's like, wait, whoa, what?
Observation hunt? It's crazy.
Like that was like that just kind of blew my mind.
Okay. I mean, all right. So
like I said,
I-
to me, the manga anime is good.
I'm not saying the anime is not good. I feel like there's a lot of places when I was watching it that just kind of like were weird and didn't like necessarily add up if I wasn't putting it together myself. Unfortunately, the manga is it does flesh out a lot more, and it feels in like if you read the manga after watching it, and you'll see why a lot of things happen that they don't really explain. And it's just like it's right there for you to see it, and it's just like, oh, that's why this happened, even though we don't know why. And it's literally in the manga. And so
that's
and
very true.
that's one of
I've
those.
read it out in entirety.
Yeah,
so.
that's one of the ones that is like that. And
You don't
that's
have any like one example?
oh shoot, my brain is drawing blanks.
Attack
Not
on
for the
Titan.
viewers, for me.
Oh,
You said what?
my brain is drawing a blank. But in the comments, I know you guys Tokyo Ghoul, popular anime. Help us out and help my brain with that because I'm running blanks. I think some of the relationship between Toka and Kaneki, I think, are also fleshed out more in detail, and I think that we are able to explain, understand the gravity of specific situations better because of the way things are animated in the manga. I mean, it's an anime, are drawn in the manga. Excuse me. Like I know when Kaneki accepts the fact that he's a ghoul, the picture that's in the manga is something that allows you to connect with the feeling that you should be feeling. And then when you watch it in the anime, it's just like, okay, Like I feel it, but it's not the same. Those pictures side by side were a big. That's honestly why I went to read the manga. When I saw those two pictures side by side, I was like, I need to go read the manga because obviously there are things that are happening more in the manga than the anime. So I will just say that. I do think, Ed, because you like Tokyo Ghoul so much, I do think you should read the manga, just because when you read it, I think that you will enjoy being able to piece together some parts that you may not have if you did not understand it, or just to see the pieces that they leave out that are very important. I think that you would definitely get a kick out of it and enjoy it because you like Tokyo Ghoul so much. And anyone else who's watched the anime and haven't read the manga, if you have the time, go ahead and read the manga of Tokyo Ghoul because it is very, 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 very good. Because the anime itself is good, but the manga is amazing, based off of.
And that's Togashi's boy right there too, the writer.
Togashi's
That's his protege.
No, seriously, that's his boy.
that
dude is I think he mentored under Togashi or something like that.
Yeah, and he wrote the little, I think, a backstory for Hisoka.
Hisoka, yeah.
Yo.
It's not canon, but it seems pretty damn good.
I heard
don't know
it
if
is.
anybody's
That
read
they
that.
consider it canon.
Oh, it is
wow.
really. Oh,
That's
well,
what
it is
Reggae
really
told me.
good.
Shout out to Reggae.
And he's seemingly asking Togashi if he could, I guess, carry the torch and continue the Hunter story.
Oh, did you? Oh, that is an interesting development that I did not know about.
And if
Nah,
it
I
has
don't
to
want
come
that
to
to
that,
happen.
it just
Nah.
needs to happen.
I don't think it should happen.
I don't want my boy mistakenly blessing this guy with good content.
Uh-oh.
There we
Uh-oh.
go.
That's his child.
Oh, no.
He might come up with an idea. Togashi's like, damn, I ain't think of that. Yeah, do that.
Togashi,
And then it's
he's
just
thought
like
of
the greatest
everything.
thing in the
Bro.
world. Yeah, he thought of everything, but continuing. All right, go ahead.
Wow. He's got back
Just
problems.
joking.
He thought of everything except the next episode, right?
Back problems is serious, man. Chill out. I better not see that in the comments.
I better not see that. In the
Oh,
comments.
that was good, man. So
You do get a lot of closure though. When I read Hitman Reborn, I love the anime, and then finishing it.
hit them on the bone.
The manga was good. That was really good.
No, isn't that another anime that the animation finished, but it finished in the manga?
I don't know. The anime did not finish with the manga. You have to finish the manga in order to finish the anime.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, shout outs to
That's-
my
that's-
brother Patrick. He actually left a comment on one of the videos talking about Hitman Reborn, and I think the moments one.
That's what I'm saying, Pat.
Oh, in the beginning.
Pat.
Yeah, but my brother Patrick is a big fan of watching Hitman Reborn. That's actually why I watched it, because I was watching it with him, and it was really good.
Pat put me on. Pat did put me onto that. Yeah, shout out to Pat, man.
Word, OD.
Talking about Red Gate. Oh, shout out
The
to Red
anime
Gate.
was okay. It was a lot of wash, rinse, repeat.
What?
I
You're right.
It could have been. It could have been at some moments, but I think I enjoyed. I don't know. Something about it I liked a lot. Whether it was the characters or the little baby things, whatever it was, something about it was mad funny.
The character development. It was,
Yeah, there's a lot of character
there's
development.
tons of character development for every single character.
Word.
Every single one of them.
Word. You
I
know
don't
what?
know. It was-
So the manga's good. It's a good finish. It finishes well.
Okay. Since I mean we're all in quarantine, everyone. Even in the comments, all of you guys watching us, we're all currently quarantined. I know that most places are opening back up. As it is the day that we're recording it is the day that everything's supposed to open back up in certain states and stuff like that. But if you're not going back to work, I hope that you still have your job. But if you don't and you're home and quarantine, now is a good time to catch up on animes, read some manga, all the things that you enjoy doing. And then yes, if you want, go watch other episodes of the Hashira Podcast and join other conversations, leave comments, and join the meeting yourself. With that being said, we are coming to the close of this episode, and we've talked a lot about just different anime we thought should be longer. I thought a main theme in our discussion, more along the lines, a lot of the reasons that we want anime to continue and are sad that they are not finished, whether it be the manga or the anime itself, is because we were enjoying the story, but we were more enjoying the characters who are part of that story. And I think that with that being said, the last question that I want to ask I'm gonna ask it to everyone here on the cast at the meeting ourselves, and I will also form this question to you. So, what and who are 3 or 2, whatever number you can get to, 3 and lower, of characters in anime that you really, really enjoy? And please, in the comments below, let us know exactly what those characters are. If you can, put what show they come from, just in case we don't know it. There are a ton of anime, and you might pick somebody from an anime that we don't know. But I realize that that's a running theme, because characters and character development seem to be such a good part of story and why we enjoy the story in anime. So yeah, that's the question I'm gonna ask everyone here, and that's what I'm gonna ask you guys to leave in the comments below. So please like, subscribe, like I said, join the conversation in the comments, hit the notification bell, and share. So that way, when you see the notifications, you know when we put up a new video, and you can share that video with people who you think will enjoy this content, because it's just a bunch of us here at the table talking about nerd and anime stuff. So yeah, Trav, anybody else want to take a shot? Go for it.
I'll go. My number one is Wylorb, aka Broly.
That's Broly backwards for you guys that don't know.
That is an amazing pick, by the way. That is an amazing pick.
Yeah, Broly's my number one. And honestly, this guy pushed himself to my top 3. My third one is Bakugo.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching him fight and his strategies on how he fights, like, it's just when you like rewatch like his fights and you see how he adapts.
No, he's a
to
beast.
the fights.
He's an animal.
Yeah, it's just like that. He's really good. And who was my second? Damn. Who was it? Oh, Zoro. Zoro.
Oh, the Pirate King? Okay. Yeah, the god.
Oh, what is going on right now?
He's the god.
Zoro is one of the only things that's good about One Piece.
I know.
Wow.
Because Ace died.
My
So did
opinion.
Whitebeard. Anyway, Zoro is a beast. Anyway, anybody else? Tom, you got your 3. You got 3. It doesn't have to be a top 3, but just three characters that you really like in anime. It doesn't have to be top 3,
really
but just
like.
3. Yeah.
Anime, not manga.
No, manga and anime.
Bro.
Bro, what? Don't be causing that foolishness here.
You say manga, Tom gonna go off. You say manga, Tom gonna go off.
I mean, but it's 3
yeah.
characters. Pick. It doesn't matter. Pick what characters. Go ahead.
Number 1, always will be number 1. Light
Yeah.
Yagami.
Light.
Number 2, Shikamaru.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I was waiting for that one.
I didn't see that one coming. I
did.
One coming.
Well, we gotta do
I know
this.
you expected me to say Jiraiya, right?
Word.
I did too, actually. I
Jiraiya's
thought
the
you were
king.
gonna say Jiraiya and Shikamaru, but you said Shikamaru first. I'm surprised.
Tomorrow has more screen time.
Damn.
Murder.
Jiraiya's the man.
He said murdered. No pun intended. Though.
As far as
Damn. Oh no, that's crazy.
Did he get murdered though?
he let himself die. But that's a story for another day.
Word.
Mm.
You believe what you want. Number 3, Kenshin.
Yo. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He ain't that up there?
Yeah.
Who?
Like it's,
EA?
it's not top. It's not
what's
top
it-
characters.
what?
It's not top. It's just 3 that he likes. So he is obviously on
Oh.
Tom's list, but this is not top characters. This is, just
Okay,
three
gotcha,
characters.
gotcha,
Just
gotcha,
name it
gotcha.
3.
Oh, just 3 characters?
Yeah, 3 characters that you really like. Not specific
Nah,
order.
if Naruto's
I'm
not
picking-
number 1 on Ed's list, I give up.
He's not.
I'm picking those. Well, I'm just picking those characters because they have very strong morals and they stand out
Okay.
amongst everybody else. I would say. Be it that 2 of the 3 are main characters, but they're just completely different from everybody else in whatever their own respective show. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, Shikamaru is definitely a very different character than the rest of the cast. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna lead off for Shikamaru because he's on my list.
Nice.
Next is gonna be Kuwabara.
Kuwabara. Sit him up, there he's a tree. Kuwabara's a man. Oh man.
pulls out the sword, charges, and gets killed.
Krillin next. I'm out.
The last one is gonna be
He's
Troll.
got heart.
Troa Barton from Gundam Wing.
Wow.
Gundam Heavy
What was
Arms.
the first one again? I didn't hear it.
Shikamaru.
Oh, he
Troa
said
Barton.
Shiki?
Yeah,
Alright.
Shikamaru, Troa Barton. And why did I forget the other one? Help me, Travis. Save me. 'Cause you just
Kuwabara.
said it. Kuwabara.
Krillin.
Kuwabara. Okay. That's his 3. Ed?
Yo, good. Yeah, I like that last one, Trav.
Troll Barton.
All right. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna counter. What's his name? Nobunaga Dono with L.
Yeah,
That was my boy.
L is the
the
guy,
man.
man.
L
L
is
is
the
the
man,
guy,
yo.
bro.
L is so good that this man had to use a Shinigami demon to beat him. L had nothing
Didn't
but
have
his
to.
brain.
Didn't have
L
to.
had nothing but his brain. No book. No
You
no
do
lover.
realize he could have just got
Two
the eyes right
demons.
again, just smoked.
Yeah, the laser eyes, right? Sorry, podcast. It's an inside joke.
Right.
Yeah. So L from Death Note, my boy Edogawa Conan-kun from Detective Conan, Case Closed, whatever you want to call it.
I figured, yeah. I
And,
thought that was coming.
The third one I'm gonna pick is my. Even though I talk a lot of bad about this anime, a lot of bad. Yeah, I said that. Kurapika. I love that little guy, man. I love him. I don't know. He's just the sweetest thing in the world, man.
Bro,
He's
I
the
don't know,
sweetest thing.
He just seems like he's the sweetest guy.
bro.
I don't know the episode. I don't know, like if it's episode 1, 2, or whatever. But like when he meets that guy, do they ever talk about that guy that I think trains him, right? Where
Oh,
I don't remember what he tells him, but I think he fights the
Sensei?
guy. Yeah, something. Yeah. And the guy like beats him up, and he's just there, like just down. And he's like, I gotta get stronger, or whatever he was saying. I don't know. I just like connected with him there, man. And ever since then, I'm like, yeah, this kid got it.
I
And
mean,
then he just
I,
buried
know,
that
I
guy
say
from
I say
Phantom.
it often, but
Phantom Troll.
Kurapika holds the title for
Yeah.
one of the top 5 most gangster moments in anime
saying,
yeah.
ever
Yeah.
seen before. My man showed up to a
You wanna
fight
die.
with a shovel because he knew he was gonna bury him. I just
Word, and the guy, and before they even fight, the guy's like, "Oh, you came to get buried or something like that." Oh, man.
exactly. He's the one that
Throwing
said
it.
something about it. He's the one that
Yeah,
said something,
like that.
and we all knew watching. I mean, even though like he was a strong character, I just knew when I seen Kurapika with the serious face and the shovel in hand that somebody was fitting to get buried, and it wasn't gonna be him. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta agree with you. Yeah, Kurapika, he's that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, he got it, man.
My 3.
Kurapika / Kurama, because they're the same person.
Damn, here we go.
Kurapika gets the edge. They're
Um,
the same person. They wear the same clothes and everything. They're the same guy.
oh my.
It's probably the
Murder.
same voice actors too that does them.
So for me,
There we go.
I think my 3, because we're watching a lot of anime currently, it's hard to like go back into my memory banks to draw out all the really good characters that are stuck in my brain, which is why I didn't want to make this a top list, because I feel like if it was a top 3 list, it would be way harder for all of us to choose. So for myself, I'm going to, obviously, I talked about her earlier, Satsuki Kiryuin. And I've already explained the reasons why, but she's an absolutely fantastic character. I love her. And the hawk does not ask the eagle how it soars, which is one of her quotes. And I absolutely enjoy her. Even when she steps on the battlefield, the light has to shine because that's her aura, her presence, and what it does for the people around her. She makes people better just by being who she is, and she doesn't go back on her word, but she is woman enough and mature enough to understand when she's made a mistake and does apologize and makes better choices afterwards. And I feel like that's an amazing character that we get to watch from beginning to end. And I wish there's more to see of her because I enjoy her that much. She definitely makes the cut. My next character is going to be from whom I get my name, Date Masamune from Sengoku Basara. He is just super freaking cool. He's a samurai in ancient Japan during the warring times who has 6 freaking swords in which he uses at the same time. He is the one-eyed dragon of Oshu that has a horse that has freaking mufflers on it because it can run that fast. It doesn't make any sense. Everything in that anime is over the top, but he stands out because he's super freaking cool, says almost everything he can in English, and he's really freaking strong. and I appreciate the fact that he's so cool. And number 3, it's a hard, it's not a hard choice because I'm not picking a top list, but for more recent moments, I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Levi Ackerman. Because you don't F with Levi Ackerman. That's why.
Yeah, word. I forgot my boy Armin.
Because
I'm actually very disappointed that I didn't say him.
Levi gets on the list because
I'm not even joking.
his leg was messed up and he was still smoking stuff. The first time we see him in action, when he decides that when Mikasa's doing too much, and he literally smokes the Armored Titan, was absolutely wild. Not only that, we watched the Beast Titan pretty much just torment the people inside the walls who went out to do some stuff and regain things and all that nature. We watched him literally toy with them, throwing rocks, beating the living hell out of them.
Oh, man.
And after that, in all these things that are happening, Reiner even has to come to the understanding of actually being around this man and understanding how serious he is to tell the Beast Titan, there's one person you need to watch out for. One person. And the moment the Beast Titan realized who he was effing with, it was already too late because Levi is that goddamn good. Not only that, he's a funny character and likes to be clean. I think that's really funny.
That was one of the greatest moments in that anime.
Yeah, he's a super beast. He's a wonderful character. He has a lot of resolve and he believes in the things that he's standing for and the people who have taught him things. Which is why he has a lot of respect for Erwin, and you see that in a lot of the choices and decisions that he makes, which is why he made the decision with Armin, because of how much Erwin weighs on his brain and on his choices. And therefore,
he was willing to throw his life away at any moment for Erwin, man.
He was, but that's conviction and resolve.
Erwin was a beast, man,
and Erwin was a freaking animal. Yeah. But those are our characters, and we hope that you guys will list down below. And that actually, I'm actually gonna make another shout out. I said his comment in the beginning. El Ravenous, my boy Xavier, he actually is the one who actually put that as a comment and said list your 10 favorite anime cast side characters that aren't the main character. And I kind of saw that, and I've been going back into my character list all day. And just going over characters I really like and making sure that they hold up from when I watched it to now. So that's why we kind of made our list of 3. We hope that you guys in the comments below will put your list of 3 because I would love to see who you pick. Please say what anime they come from, so we know where they are. We can go check out the anime if we have the time for it and stuff like that. I mean, I love watching anime. Like I said, we're in quarantine. I have the time to do it, so I enjoy doing that. But please, again, like, comment, subscribe, join the conversation, enter the meeting of the pillars, sub so you can see it, hit the notification bell so you know when they start, share with anybody so they can be part of the conversation. We hope that you enjoyed, as always, and please stay safe in the COVID times, and stay nerdy, my friends.